good morning.
Good afternoon.
And good evening. We are your hosts. I am Robert.
I'm Tia Roche.
And thank you for tuning in to the Securely Insecure podcast. Today's episode is brought to you by Atlanta Crackheads. Atlanta's nothing without you. So, funny story. I was on the MARTA train the other day heading to work. I'm coming from College Park. And by the time we get to 5 Points, I noticed that he had this weird aura about him. He was a white homeless crackhead. You can tell a crackhead if you see one, especially if you live in Atlanta. I don't have anything against homeless people or crackheads. Addiction is not funny, and homelessness is not funny. It's a real problem in Atlanta. Anyway, back to the story. This story is just funny. So, the crackhead bumps into a black guy trying to sit in a chair. And the black guy, he just looks at him. And no, he didn't look crazy or nothing. But the white guy, he's just like, man, I'm so sorry. Oh, my God. And he sounds crazy. Anyway, all of a sudden, right after that, I didn't mind it. I just put my headphones in. I'm bumping Cole. I'm chilling. I'm ready to, get to work. And all I hear is, fuck these faggots in Atlanta. And the crazy thing about it, I know, right? The crazy thing about it was everybody was quiet and just looking at him.
And he just yelled it out.
He just yelled it out like out of nowhere.
What did that have to do with anything?
Nothing. Had nothing to do with nothing. And I'm like, did I miss anything? But I know I didn't because I wasn't, my headphones aren't that high up. Like, I'm a little, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't have my headphones all the way up where I can't hear nothing. Someone's like about to, shooting or something. I want to hear it, right? So, long story short, a black guy calmed him down after he got in some old lady's face. And the moral of the story is the kryptonite to an old white crackhead is clearly a black guy. So without further ado, here's episode 2. Bars. It's like 3 people behind me and 2 dudes in front of me. The 2 dudes in front of me are having a rap battle, literally. Having a rap. Yeah, it was home, but they was rapping and it was like playing. They had beats and everything. Like, you ever seen the iPod shuffles? They got speakers on them. I didn't know.
Me neither.
I forgot. But he had an iPod shuffle. Anyway, all right, let's get to the podcast. All right.
Just telling me the story. He had a rap battle.
Yeah,
what 2 men behind you doing?
The men behind me was recording it. He was recording it. All right, anyway, let's get to this podcast. All right, so today's podcast is about these insecure niggas out here, yo. I watched a video today and I seen this dude literally put his hands on a woman because she was talking to another nigga. I'm like, this where we at now? It's just confusing. But which brings me to my point in the matter. I feel like the 2 biggest reasons why men are insecure are 1, body image, and 2, this is why this guy's mad, finances. He was so insecure about his girlfriend getting with a dude that had more money than him that he was just like, he was so aggressive about it. It's just weird. But what do you feel like are the most insecure issues in the black community as far as males?
Mine's were career choices. Because sometimes, like, when you go out on a date, I think sometimes they're kind of, dreading telling the girl what they do because sometimes it can... Like
if they're a garbage man?
Right. It can be unattractive to her and she may not go out with them again. Some men lie about what they do.
Really?
Yeah, like back in the day, it wasn't cool to tell a girl you was a drug dealer. But she's cool now.
Yeah, that's the shit now.
Right.
Yeah, I think I would tell somebody I'm a drug dealer.
And intelligence, a man doesn't want a woman to think they're dumb. They want a woman to think they're smart. And a lot of men out there, they could be successful in life without a degree, and they could just have a lot of street smart, but not look smart. And there are some sisters out there that they are attracted to. And sometimes it can be dreadful, like trying to keep up in a conversation with when you're out with her, if she invites you to her house, being around her parents, or being around their friends, especially if people in her family are doctors and lawyers and stuff like that.
Yeah, that's true. I feel you.
He gonna be in the corner sweating like hell.
Yeah, and like most black women, it's more black women in college than it's black men.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And then I have personality and sexual abilities, of course.
Like sexual performance.
Right.
I think that's just based off education, right? Just like people just don't know what to do. Like maybe they freeze up, or they just don't know, or they haven't been educated. I think you just really got to listen to the woman, or your partner, or just whoever.
Or some men just think they think small.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, and they don't want to take their pants off.
Or they cutting the light out.
And
come
poking
on
him.
now.
He cut the light on, and it's his finger. He was doing it with his finger the whole time. Yeah.
Going to town.
Yeah. Hey, would you be mad though?
Yeah, I'd be mad.
What? Why?
If he's trying to trick me?
No, but what if he just really insecure, but he like killing it?
Yo,
like,
one time, seriously, a guy sent me a dick pic.
Yeah.
And then when I met him, I was like, yo, that was yes.
Yeah. He sent you a chocolate one. That nigga was bright skinned. He was in his bag. He was trying to get you, yo.
Yes.
He was trying to get you. I had the light off.
I was like, I can't believe you lied like that.
Yeah.
No.
There was a shadow. I had the light off. It's my camera. Don't pick up color.
Right. And of course, financial stability. Because for me, I think usually in the household, the fathers are the breadwinner.
Yeah.
So sometimes they,
like the patriarch of the family.
Right.
I think so statistically, the angriest men are the highly intelligent ones, but have lower salaries. Those are pretty angry men. Like, it's funny that you said that you have finance, because I have finances too. Finance is my number one, which causes someone to be insecure.
Yeah.
But like highly intelligent men that have low salaries or don't get paid much.
But not just that. Sometimes men are just afraid to tell you when they've hit a rock bottom, like making a bad business decision,
yeah.
or if they get fired. Like, it's just that fear of what she's gonna think of me as soon as I tell her.
It's like BrokeNigga Syndrome.
Right.
I'm going that. Yo, broke
but
nigga
I just
syndrome.
feel like you should tell them, don't hide it, because hiding it causes problems in a relationship.
Yeah, like, and exactly, like BNS is a serious disease. You don't ever want to get that.
Yeah.
And the only way to cure it is through honesty. Just be honest. Like, you never know how far your woman or your girlfriend will go to hold you down.
Yes. But sometimes being honest, it can hurt too, because the person may not be ready for your truth.
Yeah.
So, just try to think about how you would present yourself to them when you're being honest.
But that tells you a lot about them.
And let them, what do you mean?
That tells you a lot about them. Like, if I told Gabby I lost my job today, she's not going to be like, oh, this nigga, get out. You can't do nothing for me now.
No, say you didn't tell her. I'm speaking about how men are afraid to let women know when they hit a rock bottom and stuff like that. Say you didn't tell her and she found out.
Yeah.
And then you're trying to be honest with her, and it's hard for her to process why you lied or why you hid it, or why you didn't tell me about that business decision. Yeah. And in your case, you probably thought you could make the money back before she found out. But she found out anyway.
Yeah. So
women, we're just natural investigators.
Y'all are.
Yes.
Yeah. I'm convinced that a woman designs all the Apple iPhones, like, because now you got facial recognition, and I'm just like, whose idea is this? Come on, seriously. Like, we were just fine with the 4-digit key code.
But bottom line, I feel like it's because women want to feel like partners. We really want to feel like partners. We don't want to.
Companionship is important.
Yes, that's important to us.
I think everybody, like, no one wants to go to sleep alone.
Yeah.
Like, going to sleep alone in your bed is cool for like one day. Like, if your spouse goes out of town, you're like, I got the bed.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, and you can just do whatever you want. You can eat dinner in the bed. You know what I'm saying? But after that, yeah, I'll be eating dinner in the bed. I'll be watching Curb Your Enthusiasm. I'll be wilding in that bed.
Oh yeah, you like that now? I don't put you on to something.
Yeah, that's my joint. Pretty, pretty, pretty.
Yes.
I don't know what you say that. Oh, good. Yeah, pretty good.
But go ahead. You was getting ready to talk about angry.
Angry? Angry who?
Men.
Oh yeah, how niggas BrokeNigga Syndrome.
Yes.
Yeah. So statistically, black women are more susceptible to domestic violence than any other race of woman in America, and that's sad. We got to get better, people. I'm starting to hold black people to a higher standard. We have no excuses anymore. It's 2019. We can be angry, and we can express that anger, but let's not do it through violence, everybody. Let's just talk about it. And I think that's what a lot of men lack. It's just talking about emotions. Emotionalism is connected to homosexuality, and I don't understand it. Like, men are emotional. Let's get down to the bottom of that. We're emotional, and sensitive.
Very sensitive.
Yeah, we don't like anybody. Like, we don't take criticism kindly, especially from women. But we'll take it from another nigga. Like, stop. Like,
because
women are smarter.
It was instilled in men when they were young.
Yeah, we were taught to not
never cry.
Never cry.
You watch those black old prison movies.
Yeah,
don't be crying, nigga.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
hold your tears in.
Exactly.
Hold your head up high.
Yeah. Or your dad tell him, I'm gonna punch you in your chest.
Yes.
Yeah, but then
see one tear come down that cheek, you get me.
Exactly. Like, get down and do push-ups, like
right.
All that stuff. But if I did push-ups when I was a kid, I'm still fat. Like, come on, I'm not. Right. Like, I'm not gonna. It didn't help me, Dad. I just made me not want to do push-ups.
And girls was taught to not behave like that.
Yeah. Yeah.
So we were raised like that.
Taught to be in the kitchen, and you know what I hate seeing? Well, I don't know if it's just like my generation or just me. Maybe it's just me because I'm weird. I don't like when women say that the man has to be the first person to eat in the household. He has to eat before the kids. That's crazy to me.
Oh, really?
Yes. Like,
I haven't heard that.
I hear it all the time. It's like a Southern thing. I hear yes.
I thought the kids supposed to eat first.
Logically, they are, because them niggas gotta go to bed, right?
But you want to put them to bed.
You want to put them in bed so wifey and hubby can eat dinner together, or I don't know. It's just I just been seeing it a lot lately. It's weird. It's so strange.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is a Southern thing because back in the day, it's just like I don't want to say a slavery thing, but it's just I don't know.
It's weird, and I always like the question that comes to mind is like, what if the husband doesn't like the food and doesn't eat anymore? Does no one else get a chance to eat now because he's not eating? Like, if he has to eat before everyone else eats, but he doesn't eat, what happens?
I think you're thinking too deep. I mean, you might be right. I don't know.
I don't
get. What does happen?
There's no logic behind it. It's just the dumbest thing I've ever heard in my life. Yeah, stupid.
I mean, I've heard that the man's supposed to be the head of the home,
head of the household, right?
Yeah, well, head of the household, and he's supposed to lead by example.
Yeah,
and the woman should follow his lead and stuff like that. I've heard of that.
A conscious thinking, logical man always consults their wife before they do anything, though. That's the thing. Like, in reality, that's what they do.
Yes.
It's just crazy. Like, even in the TV shows. And one thing I've realized about our favorite TV shows, like, growing up, I'm talking, like, Fresh Prince. I'm talking the Family Matters with the Winslows.
Right.
How come the dad is always this big black nigga? You realize that? Always this big black guy who works all the time.
Uncle Phil was big.
He's a big black guy. I forgot the dad's name, but from Family Matters, but big black guy.
Winslow.
Yeah.
Like that.
Everybody hates Chris. Big black guy.
Yes, that's true.
What is that?
But Barney Mac wasn't big. He was the dad in there.
Yeah, but they called him Bigfoot.
They did not.
They did. They called him Bigfoot.